back now with some expert advice on how to make your house fit your lifestyle in right-sizing your home. Author Gale Steves offers solutions for maximizing every space in your abode, no matter how big or how small. And we are delighted to have Gale with us this morning to tell us more. Hi.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
We've been chatting about homes in the hallway before we came back into the studio. It's a passion of mine. I believe in making your nest what you need to live in every day.
Many of us ignore certain rooms. We also just don't live. We believe what the real estate people said was, this is a dining room, this is a living room, and how many of us dine or actually live in our living room?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's wasted space, you're saying.
Precisely.
And so you might not need a new house. All you need is to rethink the house you've got.
And if you can't move, maybe it's time to improve.
Yeah, and you know, you make it clear that this is not a decorating book.
No.
This is a book certainly with ideas about this, but this is really a guidebook, and you've got it laid out beautifully with all kinds of tips. Let's go through some of these tips, and that's part of this area over here. The first one says evaluate your needs.
Well, actually what you need to do is make a floor plan. So I have some graph paper, and you can easily get graph paper, a tape measure to measure it, and really look at the space you have. You may think you have 6 feet, you go to buy a sofa, you only have 5 feet. So
bummer. That's what you said, bummer.
Really, that's it. And you bring it back to the furniture store.
Yes,
so.
yes. And we were talking about making sure you can measure so you can get the sofa through the door, up the stairs.
And this is where the paper bag comes in. We're going to open this for a minute. I made a model.
Now, is this part of envisioning the arrangement?
Well,
or
it
what is
certainly
this?
is. And actually what it is it's a 48-inch table. If you're thinking about getting a new table, make one of these and see if it gets through your door.
Okay, that's the tabletop. It would be like this, but you've taped together paper bags.
I did, and the paper. Everyone has paper bags.
Yeah.
So it's so easy to do. A sofa, you make a 5-foot sofa, 6-foot sofa. Can it get through the door, down the hall, maybe even up the stairs?
Up the stairs. A king-size mattress. Watch for that one. That's a really tricky one. So we've evaluated our needs. Moving on to envisioning the arrangement.
Right.
That's part of it.
That's very good.
Now, after we've envisioned the arrangement, you say get rid of what you don't want.
Well, what we need to do is pretend to look at this room in a naked way. I mean, not you being naked.
A naked way?
Well, meaning that...
Naked decorating,
Just naked decorating. Pretend that the chairs aren't there.
Yeah.
Is it going to work if you bring a bigger table in for Thanksgiving? Or is it not going to work? So I say take a little notebook. Make your notes. Put your color swatches. When you go out, you can put this in your purse or your pocket, and you always have all your plans with you. So if I say, oh, I love that green, let me write down take a little picture of it, put it in here.
Okay.
So we've got things, so you always know what you're going to do with that room. It sticks with a plan.
All right. Your next tip is to use the space wisely and well. So don't only just think of it as what it originally was.
I work in my dining room.
That's your office now.
It is my office. So 98% of the time, it's where I work every day. 2% of the time when I'm having a dinner party, I clear it off and it becomes, again, the dining room. And how many of us do tax time? Your dining room is your tax room.
Tax command central, that's right. Okay, and the last thing is to maintain the right sizing. What do you mean by that?
That's a toughie, because get rid of the clutter. You know, you brought in something beautiful, it really looks great, but you got too many books, or you have magazines or newspapers. Time to get rid of those. And, you know, holiday time is a good time to really think about right sizing, because you've got guests and family coming and you need to get rid of things.
And now you talk about the art of R-E, the art of reinvent, rearrange, rediscover. Okay, some of that we've certainly talked about.
And reassess or refresh. What does it take to get a gallon of paint and paint a hallway if it's really looking tacky? You know, that's an easy tip. I find many times we don't look at our dining room chairs until it's too late and there's spots. I love to put a little very inexpensive pillow on the back of a dining room chair so it gives it a fresh new look. Looks a little holiday, you can put it away or use it in another room. How about spots on your carpet? You don't have time.
The rugs.
Ooh.
What do you do? What do you suggest?
Put a little rug down on top of it. I love this pattern from KARE. It just fits in. You have a beige carpet, but you can put this on top.
But I've got to know what these are for.
Oh, don't you love those? You know, sometimes you buy another pair of shoes and it takes you over the top. you don't have room for those shoes. So the last shoes in are the ones that stay. Hopefully you're able to. And you know, women have
Don't keep accumulating. Your closets are a really
women
big
have
trouble
over
zone,
40 pairs of shoes on average.
Oh,
isn't that?
I know it.
And the same thing is true with winter things. What about coats and scarves and stuff? Where do you put them? Do you cram them in your coat closet? Should they fall out? I used to have an attack closet, and I got rid of some things. I donated coats.
I use one of those shoe holder things and hang it on the back of the door. Put all my gloves,
great idea. I
my
love
scarves,
that. See,
my
so
everything.
yeah, I've
Of course,
learned a good
got
right-sizing
children.
tip from you.
Yes, children, you know, they've got a lot of clutter all their own. The book is fabulous. The book will give you great tips on how to enjoy your house. You'll never have to move. All you have to do is follow your tips. Thanks for coming by.
Enjoyed it.
Gail is hosting a book signing today at the Barnes & Noble in Roseville. She says, bring your questions, bring your pictures, bring your stuff, and she'll help you. That event starts at 6 p.m., and you can find Gail Steve's book, Right Sizing Your Home, How to Make Your House Fit Your Lifestyle, and that's in bookstores everywhere.